Hey, how is everyone? We're doing live tarot readings tonight, as we do every night here at Tarot Oracle Central. Doing the tarot thing, because that's what the channel is all about, right? Tarot and Oracle. Therefore, it's Tarot Oracle channel. Saturday, tomorrow at 2. We have Dr. Mystical Tarot on. We're going to discuss how to make a YouTube channel with tarot. Saba, hello, how's it going? Queen of Owls, hello. Charlotte, how are you? Jakari, welcome back. Sim, welcome back. Saba, it has been a busy day full of emergencies at work, but I'm glad to be off, and we're up here reading tarot, nice and relaxed. Just sort of chilling out today. Seeing what happens with the tarot. Crystal, hello. Queen of Owls, I've never seen you before. Hello. Tarot and Oracle indeed. Randy K, hey, who will be dating this year. Saba, general read for next month. And who will I be dating this year? Larry, hey, how's it going? How are you, Larry? It's good to see you. Let's see, Queen of Owls. Haven't been to your live for a month. Jakari, it's good to have you back. I appreciate you coming back and hanging out with us. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us. Just sort of chilling here. Marianne wants to know, will I get married? General read on who I'll be dating this year. Looking forward to how to make a channel. Yeah, we're going to discuss a lot of details. So let's see. How does C truly feel about me? By the way, there is no list. Donations come first, and then I pick completely at random. Amy Alexander, hello. How are you? All right. How does C truly feel about me? RC. How does C truly feel about me? It's the start of a rhyme. It's the start of a nice little rhyme there. How does C feel about me? If the name started with a D, I guess it would still work. But with an F or something, that would not work. How are you? Wolfie, hey, how's it going? How are you doing, Wolfie? Crystal, welcome. Will I get a new dog? Crystal, I hope you get a new dog. Animal shelter's waiting. I volunteered at an animal shelter, and they're always excited to see people coming in. Animal shelter's always happy to adopt a dog out to you. Tarot Oracle, will I get a new dog? Will I ever lose more weight? I'm missing carbs. Carbs are not very weight loss friendly, I gotta say. All right. So Larry's looking forward to the stream. Yes. 2 o'clock. By the way, 2 o'clock, we're with Dr. Mystical Tarot, who runs a great channel, and we're going to discuss YouTube. And this is not going to be a casual discussion. I have slides. I got PowerPoint slides that I'm going to break out for this thing. So it's going to be a very professional presentation and a great discussion. So if you want to watch one stream about starting a channel, this is going to be the one to watch, because I did a lot of preparation for this and it looks great. It looks great. All right, let's find out about this. How does C truly feel about me? We've got the 3 of Cups, Emperor, Fool. Let's see. So are you in, who is RC? Are you in Saba, hey, how's it going? Tatiana, hello. Let's see, who else? Stephanie, hello. Jocelyn, welcome. So, Queen of Coins in the start. So, are you and C in a relationship right now? And right now, are you and C in a relationship? I am kind of curious who asked the question. This was RC. So, looking for who RC was. This is part of the channel where I scroll around and try to get information that I missed. Okay, lovely. What deck is this? Is the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. So the 3 of Cups, do they truly feel about you? I do believe that they like to be sort of the person in control. The Vambra 13, hello, how's it going? No, we are not. Okay, I do think that they sort of want control over the situation. They want the control. They want to be in command of the situation. They don't really want to, negotiate the situation. They sort of want to be in command, right? The Emperor and the Fool. They see themselves as the person that needs to make the first move, or the person that needs to be the assertive one, the person that needs to have the initiative, right? And a lot of that is going to be sort of on their shoulders, and that they sort of have that rule. They sort of maybe grew up with that rule or grew up in that environment to where they needed to be the one making the initiative and whatnot. They also think that it's better to sort of start off as friends and then sort of move into something else. So it's almost like they're sort of a bit, I don't know, it's almost like they're sort of not really interested in moving really fast. They want to take their time. Not really in a good way. They want to take their time because it's almost like they're confused about a bunch of different situations. Davies, happy Friday, and Claire, happy Friday as well. So they do seem to want to be in control. They want to make the first move, the Fool, right? They want to be the one that sort of jumps in. The Emperor, they want to be the one in control. They're sort of stuck on that in a variety of ways. And again, the Three of Cups, they believe that maybe being friends or starting off slow would be beneficial to that. But it's not like starting off slow in a good way. It's almost like starting off slow in a mist of confusion. This is something important for them. They think, again, that the frame of the world sort of revolves around them, or things around them, things that move, things that go, need to revolve around them. It seems to be a very important factor across the entire thing, which is really odd. But yeah, the Star, again, they're sort of going to be the guiding one, the one that leads. And when they start leading, they're going to be the one that sort of goes through that. So how do they feel about you? I don't see anything. I mean, the Three of Cups is obviously a good card when you're asking how does so-and-so feel about me. The Star is also a great card. Overall, these are all pretty good cards, and they're all majors. So it does seem that there's some importance hovering around the relationship, or some importance hovering around things as far as, but it seems to be related to them. They seem to be the primary factor. They're worried about them. They're worried about them much more than they're worried about you, almost. So just reading the cards, entertainment purposes only, obviously, but it seems like that they're worried more about how they're perceived, more about who thinks what about them than actually doing anything. So it seems like they're just lost in a variety of different ways when it comes to that. So if you're waiting for this person to make a move or something like that, you may be, I don't know what's going on here. It's just interesting. It's like the whole world revolves around them instead of the whole world should revolve around you. You know, you have somebody else in your life. If that person's important, the whole world should sort of revolve around them. Not literally, but I mean, that person should take precedent over what you have in mind or your feelings and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's part of being in a relationship, right? You got to balance all of that out. Anyway, but a lot of majors in there. This person thinks that they're very important. All right. Thank you so much for your donation. Vembre, 13 Claire. I appreciate it. We'll check it out here. So VSC, do you see love in my life ever again? I do. I see love in your life right now because I love you. I love you. I think that you're awesome and I love you. So there's your reading. Just kidding. But yeah, I think you see your love life getting better. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot, by the way. Use the Light Seers Tarot. Claire, will I find love and be happy? See, that's what we need. Just need more love around. Everybody loves love. Everybody likes some love. Needs some love. Movia, hello. How's it going? Happy Friday to you too. The fluffy Virgo is over here. I literally just got off work like 10 minutes ago. So I'm disorganized and I'm starving to death. And I'm going to go eat after this. And I got a private reading tonight as well. How will my move go? Will I thrive or will I struggle? Thank you so much, Carrot Top Girl. Hey, JR. Jocelyn, so glad you're here. What people find special about me? Wolfie, what people find special about me? All right, let's find out about seeing love in your life ever again. Congrats on your Kickstarter. D, I got your email. Thank you so much. I'll get to you. Sorry, D, I haven't replied. I got home literally like 10 minutes ago from work. Today work was just absolutely terrible. But It is nice. I think I'm now on the official weekend schedule, and everything is looking up. Everything is looking up, so I'll reply to you. Thank you so much, D. If you have not checked out D's channel, by the way, link in the chat. Go check it out. D's working on spreads. D, I think you're done now, right? You're on day like 25 or 26 or something? Anyway, but yeah, D has 29 days of spreads. How cool is that? So if you're looking for some tarot spreads, you want some ideas, that's a place to go. So, Vanbury wants to know, do you see love in my life ever again? JR brought some more people in off the street, grabbing those homeless people and like, watch that fluffy Virgo. You got to watch them. Let's see, love in your life ever again. I mean, look at what we got here. We got the Lovers as the second card. So, I mean, yeah. We got the Lovers as the second card. Now, we got a bunch of interesting cards out of that as well. I do think that you have a couple of short-term relationships coming. How long has it been since you've had... Oh, yes, one more darn day. Are you kind of sick of it, D? Like a bit of a quest you went on there? But I do think that you have a couple of short-term relationships. It's almost like a long-term relationship. When is your last long-term relationship? Van Bray, let us know when your last long-term relationship is. It's almost like that you either haven't had some in a while or you haven't had that long-term relationship. It almost seems like it just slips out of your hands a lot of the time. A lot of different times. You're also having issues finding the right person, right? Because we have the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups, almost this dissatisfaction with what I'm finding, right? So the Four of Cups, the Lord of blended pleasure. So, I mean, you're looking at, I have some things offered to me, things are coming up offered to me, but they're just not satisfactory. You're just not satisfactory. And I think that you're running into the wrong people. Sort of the world is just attracting the wrong people to you. And I think that they could be the right people in some cases, but in a lot of cases it's just overloading you with the amount of work that you would need to do to, the amount of work that you need to do to fix the relationship would just be enormous. And it's just not worth it at that point, you know? I mean, a lot of times, if you're just going to be miserable in a relationship, right? You're going to be miserable in a relationship and it's sort of slipping through your hands, slipping through your fingers. Is it slipping through your hands or fingers? I'm not sure. It depends on if you're using two hands, it'd be slipping through your hands. I guess if you got one, it would slip through your fingers. Beautiful Aries, hello. Thank you for joining us tonight. But the Four of Cups just means you're not finding what you need. So I do think you have a couple of short-term relationships coming. And again, you have the pattern of the short-term relationships is what I'm finding here. The one of the short-term relationships you're going to run into is an Aries. And I think that the Aries is a pretty good match for you, but it seems to fall within, again, that pattern of not quite right or not quite satisfactory or would require so much work to fix, so much work to get blended up that it's just prohibitive in a lot of ways. But I think the Aries is going to be an interesting relationship, although a short-term relationship. I think the Aries ends up leaving, but I think that'd be a good for a short-term relationship. So your question is sort of worded like, you know, like you're looking for anything at this point kind of thing. Do you see love in my life ever again? I mean, and I do. But again, the universe is sort of attracting short-term relationships to you. It's attracting things to you that are not satisfactory. The Six of Cups says eventually, again, this person leaves, but it is a short-term relationship with somebody that you can, you know, hang out with, have fun with and stuff. They do seem to have the resources to go do things. I do think they like to go out and do things occasionally. They seem to be a very avid TV watcher, though. So, I mean, they do like to sort of hang out at home as well. And then you sort of, after that, I think that you sort of go into a delay or a bit of a break within relationships. A judgment sort of means that rebirth, but I think things start getting better, and I think your confidence starts increasing, and I think that the universe starts attracting some more relationships that are going to be better, friendly to you. Deborah, hey, how's it going? A bit better friend to you. They're going to be more friendly to you as far as that's concerned. So after this relationship is over, I think that you're moving into a space to where you're going to have some better relationships. So don't get too discouraged. Don't get too, too demoralized with this, because I mean, the cards clearly say that you have this issue, and it will get better. It will get better after the next relationship, after the Aries sort of leaves. But again, you have a break after that, so it's going to be a few months before you meet anybody else. But yeah, I mean, you do seem to have that pattern of the short-term relationships, but you do have an Aries coming. I think things get better after that person leaves. Rick, hey, how's it going? And Kirsten, welcome. It's so good to see you. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Okay, how will my move go? Carrot Top Girl wants to know. Let's see, is it Carrot Top CTG? How will my move go? How will it go? Let's find out. By the way, if you would like a private reading, just want some more time, or you didn't get a reading and you just like, I want 20 minutes, you know, ask a bunch of different questions, get some follow-up questions. We'll do a phone reading for $30 for 20 minutes, which is a great deal, by the way. I want to use something I haven't used in a while, and that would be the Wonderland Tarot, because I am hyped that Eugene Smith, by the way, that did the Wonderland Tarot, is now creating another tarot deck coming out. So this can be exciting. Eugene Smith is a genius. Does amazing art. I really want to do computer art, but I stare at a computer all day. And if I come home and do the computer more, I think my eyes will fall out of their sockets. G.A. Peach, welcome. It's good to see you. Catherine Hall, welcome. It's great to see you. Does Mercury retrograde affect love life? Maybe. Depends. I think some people are completely immune to Mercury retrograde. I think miscommunication sometimes okay. I mean, you can't really have like perfect communication all the time. You can't have communication that's just absolutely wonderful, and then Mercury retrograde comes and all your communication is terrible. I don't believe that. I don't believe that your communication just magically transforms into complete crap the minute Mercury retrograde hits. I think there could be challenges. I think you need to word things differently. I think people will misunderstand you, but I don't think the communication just goes to hell. I mean, just my opinion, though. Just my opinion. If that were the case, then when Mercury went retrograde, nobody would be able to do any business. Nobody would make any money. I mean, I don't know. The whole thing seems a bit too exaggerated sometimes, in my opinion. You know, just saying. You need a blue IQ protection. Well, I mean, there's a certain point where you got to stop looking at the computer. And that point is, so I got 12 hours of doing it. I come here and I do another hour. So that's 13 hours. I think that's sufficient computer time. Yep. Already do wear glasses. Already do wear glasses. Okay, benefits of aging. Benefits of aging. Okay, so about moving. How will your move go? We have the Ace of Wands sort of moving around. Star makes another appearance. And then we have the Knight of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. I think it's going to go well. I think that there could be some issues with work as you move. So I'm assuming as you move, you're finding another job, or are you moving close by and you're just commuting longer? Let me know about the commute to work or how this is affecting your work. And I say that because we have the Three of Pentacles kind of cropping up. It's almost like you're looking for a new job, or you're trying to find a new job once that sort of hits as well. So the Ace of Wands basically points to a successful move or a good move, right? Ace of Wands followed by the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is a very home-centric. It's a very happy. Everything is content. Everything is nice. There does seem to be a barrier between you and the place that you used to live. So it's almost like somebody is either moving in immediately to that place, or something else is happening as far as that goes. But the Ten of Cups says the move is successful, and Ace of Wands says the move goes fairly smooth as well. So how will my move go? Will I thrive or struggle? Okay, so you're looking sort of after that as far as working. I do see you sort of finding a new job, and I'm kind of curious again, is this a long distance move? Are you looking for a new job at the end of it, or is this a short move and you're just going to commute, 10 minutes more or something like that? Because the Three of Pentacles says you're looking for another job almost, and the Star says you're almost searching for that new job as well. So it seems to be the clinical. Okay, with me, we'll be looking for another work as well. Okay, yeah. So the star sort of indicates we're sort of searching, right? The star, I'm trying to find something. I'm looking, I'm following the North Star, and you're being guided almost. So when you're talking about looking for a job in this specific context, the star is going to be helpful to you. And the reason is because the star is a guiding factor, right? The star is the North Star, or a particular star is guiding you in a particular direction. So that's going to be good for moving, both for moving and looking for another job, but especially for looking for another job because you're sort of guided in that direction. I really don't think you're going to have issues finding that job. And again, I say that because the Three of Pentacles, the three is the birth, right? The birth, having something, giving birth, starting something new and a brand new thing that you have. And the Knight of Wands points to sort of the successful manager, a manager that can guide you, that can tell you where to go, that can lead you in the direction that you need to be, which is going to be important, the Knight of Wands as well. So yeah, I mean, I do see you finding another job, you're being guided to that job, the move goes successful. You just have a great set of cards overall, and everything is looking good. So I'm moving almost 2 hours from where I'm at now. I just need to get out. Oh no, is it an apartment? Oh, is it an apartment? I used to live in an apartment, and my neighbors below me, they had this kid that would sit there and bang on the wall all night. He'd go all night, like until like 2 a.m. I was just like, oh my God. And obviously you can't complain because, I mean, have you ever tried telling a kid to stop doing something? You know they're going to do it twice as much. Then it would be, so I can't do anything, right? So now I'm just like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I ended up just having to get out of there. It was pretty bad. Hello, Antonella, my favorite land in EverQuest 2. How are you? Jeanette Gill, hey, how's it going? And everybody's hanging out. We are hanging out tonight. It's a 2-bath. Ooh, 2-bed, 2-bath. That's very nice. The neighbors aren't that bad. They don't have a kid going, hopefully, but you never know until you get there. You don't know. Claire, how's it going? Alicia, am I able to ask a question? Claire, I'm glad you joined because there is no list. There is no list, Claire. Donation take priority, then I pick at random. Why do I pick at random, you ask? I don't know. I just do. I just do. Okay, Lisa, help please. Will Scorpio and I fall back in love? Been married 24 years. That's a long time to be married. Well, I hope you fall back in love. Why are you still married if you're not in love? Let's see. LW? A lot of reasons, obviously, but, you know. Let's see. Yes, you can donate to skip the line. Ashley, you can indeed. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random because I like picking at random. I do. I enjoy it. Just because. Will S and I fall back in love? Will you fall back in love? We need some music. And we need the love screen. We have to have it. Because the minute D joined, D was like, I've been waiting all night for the love screen. What are you doing? We need the love screen. Just saying. Okay, I want to use a big tarot. I want to use the Hush Tarot because we have a lot of space to cover. Alicia, I'm a Libra Scorpio. Ooh, I'm interested in 2 people. I was wondering if I should go for the Libra Virgo or the Aries. Which energies are best for me? Oh, wow. Everybody in chat wants love, and you got like your selection of 9 different people over here. Alicia has it going on. Alicia, I think after the stream, Alicia, I think that you need to teach us. All right, Chris Ann, hello. How's it going? We donate. I live in the UK. Claire, I'm sorry. The love screen. Claire, there is a donate button down there, by the way. If you can't donate with Super Chat, I have another donate button where you can tip. So you can throw a tip my way. And I would need my phone. If you throw a tip my way, and let me know if you do. I need to go get my phone to verify. Because I didn't bring it, because that would be too intelligent of me, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be too intelligent of me being prepared? That's never going to happen. I don't care how long I stream. That's never going to happen, me being prepared for something. All right. At least it's better than until 3 a.m. Thank you for your donation, Jocelyn. Welcome. Let's see. Not looking for love. Queen, you're not looking for love. You know, Queen, you know, the minute you're not looking for love is when you find it. It's when you find it. You're like, I'm not looking for love. I'm just fine. Oh my God, that guy's really cute. That guy's really cute. Elizabeth Magical Garden. Hello. How's it going? D, you know, you're in the same position. D's not looking for love, but you may run into somebody. You may run into somebody. You're just like, this is the person I want to hang out with. So, will you fall back in love? Lisa, please answer my question. Lisa, I'm answering your question now. I'm on it, man. Come on, man. But no, Lisa, I'm answering it now. But anyway, Lisa, thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Does that mean answer my question in general, or does that mean stop talking about and answer my question right now? I mean, I'm just kind of curious. Priscilla, welcome. How's it going? Okay, so this is Lisa's spread right here. Lisa Weatherford wants to know about 24 years in marriage. Will you fall back in love? Oh, that's a long time. So, I mean, we got the Six of Wands, right? The Six of Wands says basically yes. Basically yes. Ashley, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Six of Wands is success or victory or things like that. And I think we're sort of moving in that direction. There are some factors that are sort of halting some things, right? So the Knight over here, by the way, and another Knight. What's an interesting combination? We got the Page. Throw a card down on the Page. If you're ever confused about a card, just throw another card down on that and see how it goes. So now we're moving into the 5, from the 6 to the 5. So I think things go back and forth. I think that what you're looking for is some magical place to where all of the problems go away, or a magical place to where you're not really going to have issues and you don't have to work through issues. And you're looking for the honeymoon period to hit again. I mean, some of that is possible, but it just involves work, right? I do think that you have a successful marriage. I think that it's not something that's terrible. I think it's not something that's just going to be awful, that's not able to be fixed, right? The 6. But then you have the 5 over there, which points to conflict, but it also points to changes as well. So over time, the relationship has formed into a different relationship than what you started with, right? So you started with this particular relationship, and then over the years, you ended up with this other relationship, and that's morphed as time has gone on. And part of that is that there's a lot of work to be done, or there's a lot of things to fix. So when conflict does arise, conflict is not really resolved correctly a lot of times, or conflict is not pushed to the side, or is not fixed in a timely manner. And so what you end up with is just sort of unresolved issues forming this cloud over sort of the relationship. And the Knight says that I think both of you want to control a lot of different things in the relationship. So there needs to be a middle ground in that control. So one person can't control every single factor of every part of the relationship. And I think that's what you try to do sometimes, and what everybody tries to do with that. Because we have both of the Knights, right? Both of the Knights, that conflict that's coming out of the 5 into the Knights, and these two forces are clashing against each other. You have one, obviously, the swords, and one the wand. So there's a lot of sharp words, or there's a lot of sharp things being said, and you know, conflict as well as that. Again, the Knights, a bit too controlling, a bit too aggressive, a bit too forward with some things, and sort of, you know, sometimes you just need to relax, let things slide, let things be acceptable, and then work out that in between. So the Page of this sort of points to that it's not really going to get better over time unless you work at it, right? It's not really going to get better unless you stop trying to micromanage, stop trying to control both of you, stop sort of easing up on that, and coming to a middle ground to where some people can control this and another person can control that. But the Page with that 10 sort of in the between. Shay Queen, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. You got a few ahead of you. Let's see. So Lisa, please answer my question. But yeah, whoa, when will the coronavirus outbreak end? D-Lo, thank you for your donation. Jay, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate your donation. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, the page says that, I mean, it's not going to resolve itself magically. So if you're looking for a timeline, if you're looking for this exact moment to where suddenly everything clears up, the clouds move, the sun shines, the music plays, it's not going to happen. It's going to be a negotiation between you. It's going to be a level of trying to not to micromanage and moving on. So yeah, I just don't see, I don't see that magically fixing itself. It looks like some work is involved, and it looks like both of you need to sort of work through that. Shay Queen, thank you so much for your donation. We have quite a few in line there. Let's see. When will Carrot Top Girl? We did that. All right. So Jocelyn wants to know. By the way, we'll go back to the non-love screen. When will? Let's see. Jocelyn wants to know. When will JG life improve? Let's find out. Let us find out. Whoa. Thank you so much for your donation. Let me move this up so I can... The donation's actually so long, it's scrolling off the screen. Okay. So Jocelyn wants to know, when will JG life improve? Let's find out about that with the wheel. We got to do the wheel, because everybody's been asking about the wheel. Kirsten, hey, how's it going? Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Kirsten says fake. What's fake, Kirsten? Let us know what is going on. All right. Coronavirus. I don't know. The last corona I had was with a lime. It was with a lime. It was delicious, and now it's a virus. That is a virus. How did this happen? All right. When will it improve? All right, so you just want to know a timeline? We want to know what the factors are, whatever. We will figure this out with the wheel. The golden wheel. I waited so long to get this deck. D, I waited so long to get this. You know I did. And now that I have it, I use it all the time. I use it all the time. I'm just sad that she can't read tarot. Oh, she maybe said the coronavirus is fake. Meant beer. Yeah, I thought it was beer too. I thought it was the, Tony Romo, in the commercials. Tony Romo has a Corona hotline. So I don't know, what's happening with that. I don't know if anyway. So yeah, when will they improve? The Ten of Swords, not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. The Ten of Swords points to that it's going to be around a little while longer, right? A little while longer. We do have a definitive end to it, though. Let's see. I do have a definitive end to it, though, because Judgment points to sort of the rebirth or things improving as far as that's concerned. The situation may not be something that solves and then doesn't come back. It looks like it's a recurring situation, either that or there are multiple factors involved that are causing this to become a recurring situation, because you do have the Ten of Swords and then we have the Five of Swords. So we do have, when it comes back, I think it comes back or something else comes back, and we have this variety of up and down situation occurring. But it does get better for a time, and then maybe it doesn't get so much better for a time, and then it gets better for a time. So I don't think this is something that fixes. I don't think something that band-aids. I don't think this is something that will permanently be resolved. There seems to be multiple things, multiple factors involved that keep things coming back. Now, the second iteration or the next iteration of sort of the, something coming in isn't as bad. And I know the Five of Swords looks terrible. The Ten of Swords looks worse. But I don't think the next iteration is bad. But I think things do make a market improvement. But you do have a delay of a few months, and then things make a market improvement. Then things get challenging again, and then they make another improvement. So we have dark light. This interesting energy throughout this. So if you're asking when will their life improve, I would say about 4 or 5 months. I would say their life dramatically improves. Things really lift out of the Ten of Swords situation, and things are going to improve. But just be ready for some more challenges to come. I don't think they're out of the woods, as they say, yet. So yeah, I mean, it is going to improve, but there's multiple factors or multiple challenges sort of hovering around. Just be prepared for that, and don't be demoralized, because again, it's sort of, you know, an up down pattern. It's sort of a recurring pattern, and if you can sort of just ride that through, I think you do have an end to that drama. But you know, I mean, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Trinity Faith Tarot, welcome. Thank you so much for your hanging out with us today. Let's see, it changes energies in motion as well. All right, Ashley wants to know, how does the Sagittarius feel about me? I hope they feel great about you. Let's see. AV. About E. How does the Sagittarius feel about you? Is this the love screen? I don't know. Jeanette, welcome. And that's what she said. Welcome back. Quentin Tarantino. Oh, great. We have a lot of interesting stuff here. That's okay. That's okay. All right. I do think that this would be a good one for the Victorian Romantic Tarot. Indeed. It would be a great deck for this. So AV, Larry. So AV, how are you doing this evening? It is Friday. Are you looking forward to the weekend? I think the weekend is going to be fun. By the way, tomorrow we have how to start your own tarot channel. How to start your own tarot channel. And this is not like a casual discussion. I'm going to have slides. I'm going to have details. I'm going to have equipment lists. I'm going to have theories. I'm going to have strategies. I'm going to have how to advertise. I'm going to have everything. So, I mean, we have an actual PDF handout for this. Brianna, welcome. Hey, how's it going? So we have an actual PDF handout for this thing. So it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. So if you're curious and you want the single most thorough stream that's ever talked about how to start a YouTube channel, it's going to be tomorrow at 2. I mean, this is going to be huge. I'm just telling you right now. I'm just saying. All right. So let's find out. 2 p.m. CST. That's right. We're with Dr. Mystical. Dr. Mystical's awesome. If you have not checked his channel out, I mean, he really knows how to present a live stream. It looks good. Okay, so how does the Sagittarius feel about you? We have an interesting thing about that. Well, I don't know. Are you in a relationship or not? Let's see. 5 p.m. Fresno. Ashley, are you in a relationship with the Sagittarius or not? Let me know, because we do have the 4 of Cups, which is kind of confusing, especially by the 7 of Pentacles. It's almost like that they have some mixed things going on. There's some mixed feelings going on with that. I don't think that they have other things going on with anybody else. I don't see that. But the Chariot is interesting. It could be interpreted a variety of ways. So based upon what you say, if you're currently in a relationship or not, the Chariot changes meanings quite a bit. It's almost like they just get bored with it and leave, basically. They get bored with it and leave. So, all right. So let's go with this. How do they feel about you? I think that there is some caring there. There is some emotion there. And I think that, that the person has that emotion or wants that connection. However, and I say however, I don't think they're really good at that. Basically, they're coming in raw. I don't think they know what they're doing. I think that they get confused a lot of times. I think that they get nervous. And I think that they're sort of confused in a lot of different ways for a lot of different reasons. So here's what I think happens. I do think that they could make a move, or they could get in a relationship where they wanted to sort of dive into a relationship with you. I do think that they have that possibility. They have high hopes or dreams, or, you know, they want to get in that situation. But once they're in that situation, they get to where they don't like the situation. Again, we're back to the confused, right? We're back to the confused. Trinity Faith Tarot, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. They get confused. In other words, once they're there, they don't want it. Does that make sense? Have you ever done that? You get something and now you have it and now you don't want it, right? So you have that pattern. We have that pattern. Again, because the 4 of Cups, emotionally confused, don't really know what you want. The 7 of Pentacles, I want to start it. I want to see the seeds grow. I want to see the flowers grow. I'm very, very excited about this. And now you're in there and it's dull. It's the Hierophant. It's a bit too serious. I'm not really liking it. It's a bit too serious for me. I wanted something fun. I wanted the kid next door that knocks on the wall until 3 a.m. right? I wanted something fun. And then the Chariot, they end up bailing. So I'm just saying, this is what it looks like. Entertainment purposes only, obviously. Never take anything that a fluffy Virgo says to be factual information or relationship advice. I'm just laying it out there for you. But I'm saying they like to start it. They have high hopes. They get in it. They get bored and they leave. That is basically the summary of that. Anyway, good luck. Let me know how that goes. Shay Queen, how does Libra feel about us not having no contact? Well, let's see. So Shay Queen, did you do the midnight run here, or what's going on? Did you ghost him? Let's find out. I don't know. That's what she said. Why does the bot hide your messages every time? I don't know. That's what she said. I think the bot just doesn't like you. Please hit like and subscribe. We have 700 videos to choose from. 700. I guarantee something in there you'll like. If not, that's really sad. But we have a lot of videos. And tomorrow we're going to have the most comprehensive video you have ever seen about starting a YouTube channel. Come on, hit that like button. You gotta love it. We got tarot news. We got all sorts of fun things in here. Shay Queen, we broke up in pretty bad terms. Well, that's not good at all. All right, what is that? Okay, well, you know what we're gonna have for that. This might hurt tarot. Yeah, please come on in and check us out. Elizabeth Magical Garden. I hope you join us. I'd love you to join us. That would be so fun. There's Inky little boy, Smurfs, or Inky. Okay, broke up pretty bad terms. Well, let's find out. What's happening with all of that. The term, did you ghost him? Yeah. You know, sometimes you got to ghost people. Sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes it doesn't work out quite as good as you had hoped. Well, the Empress and the Six of Swords. Well now. It doesn't look like your ghosting is quite done yet. Jennifer wants to know, can they be added? There's no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random because I'm a random kind of guy. I'm just a random kind of guy. But I'd love to, if you don't get your question answered, by the way, I'm here every single night, and Saturday and Sunday, I'm here in the morning too. So check out the schedule and come on back if you don't get your question answered. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, I think they're trying to contact you still. I think they're either thinking about contacting you or they're in the process of contacting you. Maybe that you hit that block button, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I think that they're sort of thinking about contacting you, or it is on their mind. Right? Because you see this right here with the Nine of Wands. They're writing the letter. They're distressed. They have a lot of pens in the background. There's a lot of writing going on, or there's a lot of talking or discussion going on. I don't think they're quite done with you just yet. So, you know, the Nine of Wands, I don't think they're quite done with you just yet. So they will be contacting you. So if you're worried about them never contacting you again, don't worry. They're going to be contacting you again. I think that they're trying to figure out what you want. I think when you communicated, when you had the argument, and when you had that big thing, I think that you revealed some things that maybe they didn't know. You revealed something that they didn't know. Points to the Hanged Man. I'm pregnant, so we can't completely stop talking. Well, now we know what the Hanged Man and the Empress combination mean, don't we? Now wait a minute. Everybody watching in chat. This right here is why I read tarot. This is why I read tarot. So Shay Queen's pregnant. We can't completely stop talking. So what do you have here? You have him, right? You have him sort of generating a bunch of discussion. Something was unveiled. The Hanged Man, there was a new perspective or some information that was revealed. And the Empress, the single pregnant card of all pregnant cards. Now that is serendipity right there. So yeah, it just sort of tells the tale, basically. Yeah, he's still processing this information. He's still processing this information. So how they're going to react, he's already generating a lot of discussion. He's already talking about it. There's a lot of discussion going on with that. The Six of Swords, he's going to be coming back, basically, right? He's going to be coming back. So the Six of Swords, you're making that journey back. You're making that journey back. He's trying to figure out what to do at this point. What does he do? I mean, there's a lot of different options. There's a lot of different choices that you have before you, right? So that's sort of what's going to happen. He's going to come back with a strategy. So he's thinking up the strategy. He's coming back with a strategy. So basically, that's what's happening. That is what's happening. I can't like it a second time. All right. So D-Lo, how will my new job go? Hey, that rhymes. D-Lo, how will my new job go? Then we'll do 2 more readings, and then we will do Emily's reading. What is B's intention towards me? Emily, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Someone has popped into my life like magic and is offering assistance. Wait a minute. Like magic, do you mean like magic to where you have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5? Like that kind of magic? And then all you have to do, by the way, all you have to do once you have that is just go like that. Like that. And then you have $100. And you have $100. You got 20, 40, 60, $100. That is magic popped in your life like that? Popped into your life like that? I don't know. So D-Lo wants to know how my new job go. D-Lo, oh no, we used that one already. How will my new job go? We'll do the file for this. It is magic. Tarokia, hello, how's it going? I need some likes for that one. I'm doing like performance art over here. Give me some likes. Give me some likes in that chat. Some likes in that chat. Look at this. You have a trimmed thoth too. How many trimmed thoth have you seen? Like none? Like none? I mean, I've been doing trimmed thoth for 10 years. For 10 years, I've been reading with this. I have read probably 5,000 readings with the trimmed thoth. I mean, that's a lot of readings. That is quite a few. Money here. Hoping someone says magic. There you go. See, there you go. Gives me hundreds every time I see them. Just like dealing those hundreds out. Dealing those hundreds out. All right. Where are we going? Turning off that. And moving on. Well, we need to move this. Need to move that D. Why do I have all of these tarot decks all over? Why do I have them all right here when I have a table over there and I have a table over here? I mean, I have ample room. I just like decks near me so I can, you know, have that comfort, have that comforting thing, you know. So how will the new job go? Oh, well, good news and bad news on this. By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Never make a career decision or any decision based upon a random fluffy Virgo man reading stuff on YouTube. Okay, so this is the worst card in the deck, basically, when it's upside down. And guess what we have today? It is upside down. So basically, this is the drama starter. Oh, by the way, I had someone had a comment from someone that got all upset because I said it's the worst card in the deck. So then I quoted them like out of like books, you know, that say this is the worst card in the deck. It's like I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up. But yeah, you have a drama starter within there, and it appears the drama starter is sort of clouding the rest of that. I would be very careful as far as avoiding this person. I think it's going to be very obvious who the person is, because those would be the person that a certain group of people avoid and another group of people love, because there's always people that love the drama starter and there's some that don't. I do think you need to stay far away from that person. Introduce yourself, be kind, be nice, be professional, and stay far away and don't get hooked in. And you need to sort of be careful with that and sort of, you know, make sure that you stay on a professional level with this person. Don't get in a situation of where you're going out with this person and you know, and they're finding all this info out about you, and then they spread rumors throughout the workplace. You don't want to do that, because the sun upside down following that means they could have an opportunity to corrupt other people onto their side and spread rumors about you. I do think that it's a steady job. I do think that's a steady job. I said good news and bad news. Good news and bad news. Queen Famous, by the way, there is no list. Donations take priority. That'll pick at random. And I think after this set, I'm going to leave because I have 2 private readings tonight that I need to handle as well after this. So you put your deck in your bra. Well, okay then. Yeah, but I think the job is fairly stable, and I think it's a fairly good job. I don't think it's going to be a job that you just absolutely adore coming to work and you're sitting home excited. You're like, I wish I could go back to work. But yeah, I do believe that just watch out for this person. Basically, that's the summary of this, basically, right? Because this one card will corrupt the rest of the spread, and you see it. You see it physically corrupting the rest of the spread. So, and you know, and I don't draw from the top. I don't go the top card like people that shuffle terrible and then they'll draw the top card. It's the same top card all the time. I went through and randomly picked cards. And so this is really giving you an indication to watch out for that person. So if there's one thing that you remember coming out of here is be very cautious as you creep into that job and find out how that's going to go. Jade, okay, the coronavirus. Oh, what is a coronavirus deck? D, you need to help me here. You need to help me find a coronavirus deck. Maybe the Dulac? What do you think? The Dulac? Maybe? Maybe? Where's the Dulac? I had the Dulac a minute ago. Thank you for your donation, Queen Famous. I appreciate it. What is going to happen? What is going to happen on March 18th? That's very specific, Queen Famous. Queen Famous, I think that you have something going on. Let us know what is coming up on March 18th. Did someone else tell you that something was happening? I'm kind of curious now. I don't think I've ever had a reading request where someone specified an exact date and then asked me what's going to happen on that exact date. So just kind of curious. Kind of curious as to what's going on that prompted the question. HX Shimsy, happy Friday to you. The Z Tarot. The Z Tarot would be good. The Z Tarot would be great for that. All right. So we do need to find out about the coronavirus. I was tempted to use the Deviant Moon, actually. Z Tarot for coronavirus. Well, I don't have the Z Tarot here. I don't have the Z Tarot here. Ooh, you feel it. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. Queen Famous feels that something's coming on a date. That is too cool. All right, let's find out what is going to happen on that date after we do the coronavirus. What is going on with the coronavirus? So when is it going to leave? When is it going to leave the U.S.? Well, they're going to find a cure, or like what's going to happen. By the way, I'm not a medical doctor. This is entertainment reading for the coronavirus. So the virus, okay, I think people get way paranoid over this. I think it's just warming up as far as the paranoia goes around the U.S. I think it gets people get more paranoid about it, and you already have a situation, I think, coming up with the 3 of Cups, followed, okay, by I think you have a situation where events are going to start getting canceled, where anybody has an event that involves a lot of people. So an event with a lot of people, you're going to see some of those being canceled and people sort of being afraid to get in a huge group because Alicia Bell, I'm not skipping you. There is no list and you're next. Alicia, you're next. So it's Jade, Alicia, Emily, and Queen Famous. Okay. So I think people are going to start canceling events where they just don't go. They just don't go to the event. People are going to start not going to the event. People are going to be avoiding it. I think you're going to have some companies offer to let employees work from home. I think once, if anybody reports an outbreak or anybody reports this coming around, they're going to be offering to work from home. So, you know, they're going to be like, hey, you know, don't bother coming in. Maybe you want to work from home for a couple of weeks or something like that. I think it sort of goes into that, right? With the swords, the communication, the long distance communication. So, you know, The 8 says it eventually leaves, right? The 8 of Wands is the movement card. It eventually just leaves. I think people just relax. People just relax about it. This is, what deck is this? This is the button that I can't find. Where did it? Oh, the Dulac Tarot, by the way. Dulac Tarot. Edmund Dulac Tarot. If you want to make your own Edmund Dulac Tarot, I think his stuff is public domain at this point. Anyway, but I think the 8 of Wands, I think it just leaves. I think that they find something that handles it, something that deals with it. But I think it's going to get a bit more paranoid as far as the U.S. goes. A lot of people are just going to cancel big events. So if you have like a big event with a lot of different people, that companies, and one of the main factors with this is the companies will stop doing that. In other words, a company can be held liable if they send you to a big event and you get really sick or something like that. So a lot of company events will get canceled, and I think you'll have an opportunity to work from home for some people as well. Okay, anyway, that's what I think eventually happens with that. Thank you again for your generous donation. I greatly appreciate it. Let's find out. Okay, AB, Alicia Bells, did you skip me? I didn't. Jade was first. Did I go for Aries or Virgo, Libra? All right, we have D. D, you still here? Lansto, hello, how's it going? IFZTV, hey, how's it going? So, let's see. We're going to have, D, we're going to have a throwdown. It's a throwdown. We're going to have, in this corner, we're going to have the Little Prince. And, no, we can do that. Well, actually, yeah, Little Prince works. Okay, so in the left corner, we're going to have a love throwdown. Do we need the love screen for the love throwdown? What do you think? I think so. Have the love screen for the love throwdown. Well, what is happening here? There we go. Echoes of Success. Echoes of Success. Was that my reading? Queen Famous. No, I'm sorry. That was not your reading. Queen Famous, you're third. So we got Alicia, Emily, and then you. So that was the coronavirus reading for Jade. I forgot to do the title. That's mad. That's my bad. Queen, that's my bad. Totally my bad because I forgot to change the title. So I can understand how that was confusing. You're like, wait a minute. He's talking about a virus on March 18th? What's happening? But no, that's my bad. I didn't change the title. That was Jade's reading. All right, so we have the love throwdown on the love screen. On the left of the throwdown, on the left over here, we have Aries, and on the right, we have the Virgo Libra, all right? So let's find out which one is going to be the winner, which one is going to come out on top, no pun intended. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, going to be working at it, going to be bailing, and maybe not so much. All right, so the Aries is not looking that good. First thing out of the gate, the Aries is not looking good at all. Virgo Libra looking a lot better. I'm going to say Virgo Libra, basically. Do I go for Aries or the Virgo Libra? Let's find out why. We need to find out why. We doing a throwdown. We need to get some more details. The 3 of Pentacles. All right. The Aries is going to be a lot of work. The Aries is going to be a lot of work. And I say that because they're going to bail. So, yeah. We do have the 8 of Wands pointing toward that movement. Not really a positive movement. We do have a lot of fire elements within there. It looks like sort of a celebratory thing as well. But the 8 of Wands does mean movement, means movement out, movement this way. Followed by the Hierophant. It's almost like that you really don't miss the person when they're gone. So that's going to be one of the factors within any relationship sort of being successful is when the person's gone, you miss them and you want them around. And the Hierophant just sort of points to that. Yeah, I really don't miss this person at all. So the Aries is not looking good. It looks like a lot of work. I think the person generates a lot of either drama or they're a bit too demanding or something happens to where you just don't want them around too much. Just don't want them around too much and you don't really miss them when they're gone. That's one of the key factors with any relationship is I want to miss, like when Divination. When Divination's not here, I miss her. I miss D when she's gone. See, because Divination is amazing. By the way, go check out Divination's channel. Okay, anyway. So let's look at the Virgo. Let's look at the Virgo. I'm a Virgo, by the way. I'm not Libra rising, but what am I rising? I'm Aquarius rising, but sure. Anyway, so the Virgo, the King of Wands, I think the person has it together. I think the person has it together. Just like us awesome Virgos, you know, I'm not bragging, but just like us awesome Virgos do, we have things together. We have things organized. I think they know where they're going. They know what they're doing. And I think they have a bit of confidence. And as they sort of roll through life, they sort of shine with that confidence as well. We have a bit of the shine on the two sides. And the King means that they're pretty experienced in relationships. And meaning you don't really want a page when you have a relationship, because, you know, anybody can have sex, but having a relationship, maintaining a relationship, keeping your partner happy, that takes work and that takes skill. And you learn that skill over time by making tons of mistakes when you're young, obviously. But the person has that skill and has that dedication that they're willing to do it. Now, we do have two majors as well right after that. Happy Tears wants to know, is there a list? There is no list because I'm about to leave. Oh, what am I saying? No, there's no list. If you need a private reading, by the way, it would be on the wrong screen. Okay, but yeah, we do have two majors, meaning this is going to be a better relationship. It's going to be a major relationship. Justice means I think they have the right balance between fun and seriousness, between drama and no drama, between, you know, stable and non-stable, to where you're just interested in what happens with the relationship and you miss them, unlike that evil Aries on the left over there. By the way, if you're the Aries watching the video, no offense, you know, I'm just reading tarot. But Temperance, again, points to that mixture. It's a good mix. Temperance is a good mix. I think it's a good mix overall. And just, you know, so the throwdown is leaning towards the right. The throwdown, the Virgo wins that one. Emily wants to know, what are B's intentions towards me? I hope it's amazing. And then I want to get to the reading I'm excited about, which is Queen, because Queen has an intuitive sense of a date. That is so cool. Let's find out what happens on that date right after Emily, who wanted to know, what are B's intentions towards me? Happy Tears, do I have to pay for reading? No, Happy Tears, if you don't get your reading today, please come back. Please come back. I'm here every night. Happy Tears, I'm here every single night. There's no night that I'm not here. And tomorrow morning I'm here, and Sunday morning I'm here as well. So if you would like to come back in one of those times, if you don't get your reading, we will throw you some cards down over there. Dex, I'm thinking the Dark Mansion. You know I love that Dark Mansion. You know I love that Dark Mansion. Why is the little prince on my screen? I pressed the Dark Mansion button. Oh no, did I ruin? What did I do? Oh, the little prince is stuck. Oops. Okay, there's the Dark Mansion. There is the Dark Mansion. Emily, you're up. What is B's intentions towards me? Let's find out. All right, then I got to bail. You know, it's been an hour. I wouldn't mind staying. I know Friday and Saturday nights are super busy. Normally I wouldn't mind staying, but I have 2 private readings right after this. So I need to prepare. Because I videotape those and I put them a private link after the private reading, so you can watch it as many times as you'd like. All for $30. That's such a steal. Is there a screen that would tell me more info about it? Yes, there is. That would be right there. Obviously, it won't be tonight. It won't be tonight. But I'm available all weekend. Well, not all weekend. I have more readings. But I'm available sometime in the weekend. I do need to make this screen go away. There we go. So what are their intentions towards you? Let's find out. Emily, if you're still here. Emily, you still here? Hope you're still here. By the way, hit that like button and subscribe. I have 700 videos to choose from. Do you know who else on YouTube has 700 videos on the tarot world? Nobody. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. How do they feel about you? I think that they want a serious relationship. I think their intentions are a serious relationship. And we say this because we have some wonderful, wonderful cards over here. Emily, if you're still in chat, you should be excited. If you like B, then I think B, okay, if it's a bee that stings like one of those bugs, that's not good. But B is the person that's going to be an excellent. I think they want a real relationship. Wonderful cards. Emily, this is possibly possibly, other than maybe having the Lovers, this is possibly one of the best layouts you can have to answer your question as far as positive goes. The Three of Pentacles, this beginning of an earthly feel. The 3 is a birth. It's being born. And you follow that with another 3. This is the beginning of something really, really good. And it's a very strong, strong beginning, right? Double 3s, very, very strong beginning. Not only in an earthly sense, but in a relationship sense as well. The Empress, the absolute best card as far as just getting into a love relationship, getting into love and feeling like you're loved. That's one of the big keys here, right? Feeling like you're loved. And that's going to be a big thing as far as that goes. It's my ex. Are you getting back with your ex? Are you getting back with your ex? Or what is going on here? Because this is great. This is really good. As far as you want to get back with your ex, then this is a very, very good possibility for that, or else they are extremely interested in getting back with you. So 3 of Pentacles, another 3, it's the beginning of something strong. It's the beginning of something strong. They want to come back. They want to come back. So if they have intentions towards you, they definitely want to be back in that. So the Empress, the 3 of Cups, again, we have 3 3s in a row. Again, a really odd combination. They really want back. 10 of Pentacles, they're willing to work at it. You got 2 Pentacles right here. You have 2 Pentacles right here. They're willing to work at it. They're willing to fix things. Don't make a relationship decision based upon me, by the way. But if you want to know what their intentions are, they want to come back very, very badly. Very, very badly. And that's pretty much what you see. You have all these 3s in a row. So very positive card, if you're interested. If it's your ex and you just broke up yesterday, maybe not so much. If you just broke up yesterday, or if you just broke up right now, in fact, you got off the phone and you came into the channel, maybe you're not interested, but man, they're coming back hard. No pun intended. They're coming back hard. I'm just saying. All right, last one, and then I have to get out of here and go eat before I start my private reading spam tonight. And this is going to be the most fascinating one tonight. What is going to happen on March 18th? Wow, this is almost eerie. Emily broke up. Yeah, broke up as well. Yeah, it does mean creative as well. All right. We need a good deck for this. D, we need a good deck for this. I'm thinking Thoth. Okay, we'll do Anna K. All right, everybody says do Anna K. We'll do Anna K. All right, Jocelyn, goodbye. Emily. It's been 2 years. May want to try it again. I'm not a relationship counselor, nor do I play one on TV, but definitely has some good possibilities. Creative energy as well, as everyone is pointing out. Creative energy as well. Yeah, go slow. It's always good to go slow. All right, I want one more card for this. Oh, wow, I need to get out of here. Okay, great intentions. Oh, what is going to happen? Brianna, this is a cool reading. This is the best reading probably I think I've done in a long time. This is going to be cool. I want another card. I got to get out of here. I want to spend like some time on this. Okay. But I need to go eat. So what is going to happen? The Emperor, I think whatever's going to happen is under your control. You have command over that. The Emperor sort of points that out. Whatever's coming, you have command over. And you're well defended against it as well. We have 2 of these cards sort of moving around. The first one is that you're well defended against whatever's coming. In other words, you're prepared for it. It's not something to where you're just going to get caught off guard. You're not going to get caught off guard. I think you're well prepared for whatever's coming. And again, that sort of points out why the Emperor's there, because you're under control. You have it under control. I think once it's over, you're going to be able to take some things away from it that you were not aware that you could take away from it. So whatever the situation happens, you're able to take some things away. The 7, right? You're able to take some things away. But the 7 comes at a cost. And one of those is that something happens that you need to be able to take something away. And you have two sort of, down cards, or a bit of a down card. And the 7 points to sort of this culmination of actions, a culmination of actions, or a representation of you did something, you planted the seed, and now it's sort of cultivating as well. But you're able to get something out of that as it passes, sort of thing. After the situation occurs, after the thing occurs, the sun points to that there's going to be a positive outcome from it. I think when the situation occurs, it doesn't look positive. It doesn't seem positive. And you're really sort of like, oh, you know, that guy on YouTube, he said it was a positive after this. I don't think that's going to happen. You know, what's that guy on YouTube? Let me go watch that video again. I think he's totally wrong. But no, I do think after the situation occurs that it's going to be positive, and it's going to be come out to be a better situation than what you thought. Again, I see the situation maybe being a bit challenging. I think you're prepared for it. I think you have command of the situation. And I think the situation is going to be one where you don't think you're in command. You don't think you're in control. You're thinking, this is completely out of my control. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, and things like that. Is this a relationship? I don't see any cups. I don't see any cups. I mean, this is sort of, again, it's going to be vague. It's going to be in the vague area, but I don't see any cups. It's something that involves action, right? We have swords, it involves communication. We have wands, it involves action. It's almost like a communication comes in that's challenging. You need to take action based upon that communication, basically. So could it be a relationship? Sort of, maybe. A communication about a relationship, something you got to take action, but yeah. Anyway, I think after the situation's over, it's going to be a positive outlook. Again, it's not going to look positive, but it's going to be positive. So anything challenging, you do have more control than you think that you do. As well as I think you're going to have your back up against a wall to where you're going to be forced into a decision after this is over. So after it's over, you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision based upon everything that you've learned throughout the situation. So, I mean, that's a lot. It seems like a lot for a day. But I'm just pointing out what was in the tarot. Just pointing it out. Feel free, after the situation occurs, I need you to come back. I need you to come back and tell us what happened. I need you to do it. I'm actually, hey, Google, set a reminder for March 19th.
Got it, on March 19th. At what time?
6:30 p.m.
Okay, on March 19th at 6:30 p.m. What's the reminder?
Queen Famous is going to tell us what happened.
Got it, on March 19th at 6:30 p.m. To get this reminder on an iPhone, you'll need to download the Google Assistant.
I don't have an iPhone. Okay, Queen Famous. Google is going to remind me. Google's going to remind me. You need to come back and tell us. Anyway, thank you for your donation. And I appreciate everyone hanging out with us. I appreciate it. And I have to go. And eat and then do some readings. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next time, tomorrow night and tomorrow morning.